This just may be one of the best, affordable, clean smelling fragrances I've come across to date. It's called Linen Vetiver from the house of Banana Republic. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my thoughts and opinions in this fragrance review. Before we get started though, if you enjoy fragrances and fragrance related content, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to the channel so that you can stay up to date on everything that I post from here going forward. So this is Banana Republic's Linen Vetiver. I picked this up from Burlington for about $13, maybe $12. This is the 1 ounce presentation. Typically when you pick up something from the house of Banana Republic, it'll come in this 2.5 ounce size bottle. So this one is very tiny in comparison, but when you have a large fragrance collection, a little bit goes a long way. Presentation on it is pretty nice. You get a very solid glass bottle, a cap that fits very snugly into place. You hear that audible crisp snap, and it does have a little bit of weight to it. It does feel good quality. It is very minimalistic. You just have this kind of a textured sticker on the front that has the name of the fragrance. Overall, it is a pretty minimal design, but I do think it looks classy. It looks good on a shelf. As far as your atomizer goes, it does give a decently wide mist and it shoots out pretty far. Overall, you know, it's not pressurized. It's nothing super fancy, but at the end of the day, it was a $12, $13 fragrance. The main accords that you're going to find in this one are citrus, aromatics, and woods. The top notes include bergamot, petitgrain, and cardamom. The middle notes include iris, hyacinth, and water jasmine. And the base notes include vetiver, musk, oak moss, and amber. But overall, how does all of that come together to smell? You get a very, very crisp, clean, and sharp citrusy opening. Those florals that I mentioned in the mid, that iris, the hyacinth, the water jasmine, they kind of come behind those citruses and give it a very clean smell to it. And I think that musk is also playing into that cleanliness. But you do get a little bit of added depth coming from that oak moss, that vetiver, and that little touch of amber. Overall, I would not describe this as a woody or an ambery scent though. It is a very crisp, clean smelling citrus fragrance. Now, when I say clean, I don't mean it's necessarily a soapy fragrance or that type of laundry fabric softener type of a smell that you often get, but there is something about this that just smells very crisp, very clean. I can picture like a super clean white t-shirt or something like that, and I think the name of this one is very fitting. Linen Vetiver. It does overall kind of have that super clean linen kind of a smell. So if you're looking for a clean smelling fragrance that doesn't lean too much into that soapy vibe, this is definitely a good one to consider. As far as when and where I could see this one being worn, this is definitely a spring and summertime scent. It's very bright, it's very uplifting. All of those citruses and the florals give it a very springy type of a vibe for sure. Definitely one that I could see being worn very easily as well in the high heat of summer because it's not doing too much. Overall, it really just is a citrusy, clean smelling scent with a little bit of florals, a little bit of vetiver behind that. And as far as where it could be worn, it is a very versatile scent. I don't think there's ever a bad time to smell clean. It's definitely perfect for any environment where you want to smell good, but you don't want to be offensive. You want a fragrance that's going to be a little more subdued. This one is going to do really well in those environments. So for those of you who maybe have an office job and you have to be a little more careful with what you wear, or maybe my healthcare workers out there, this is definitely one that I could see you getting away with. I could see it being dressed up. I could see it being dressed down. There's really not any scenario that I think that it would be bad to smell like this. Like I always say, there's just not a bad time to smell clean. The only occasions where I don't see myself wearing this is in the fall and winter. It just does not have the depth and the complexity that I usually look for in a fall and winter scent. Also don't see myself reaching for this on like a date night. There's nothing necessarily seductive about this scent, even though it does smell very, very nice. As far as who I could see wearing this one is right on the line of unisex. There's nothing feminine, there's nothing masculine, to my nose at least. This one is a very, very unisex scent. So ladies, you could wear it, fellas, you could wear it, babies could wear it, dogs could wear it, anybody could wear this scent. Just like I said earlier about how there's never really a bad time to smell clean, I don't really feel like you can put a gender on smelling clean. There's never been a time where I smelled something that was clean and said, oh, that must be a woman or that must be a man. It's just a clean smelling fragrance. Performance on this one is where I do have a few negative things to say, unfortunately. Projection on this one is very good. This is one that when you spray it on, it does kind of jump off your skin a lot, but unfortunately that does come with some poor longevity. I'm only getting about 4 hours with this one where it's still noticeable. After that, it is a very close skin scent. And when I say very close, I mean it. I mean, I really have to dig my nose into the spot that I had sprayed it to even detect it around that 5th, 6th hour. But that's where the price of this one kind of gives it a little bit of an asterisk next to that performance. Is if you can pick this up for, let's say, $13 for this 1 ounce, maybe $19.99 for the 2.5 ounce. This is one that I think you could be very liberal with spraying, whether that means you're dousing yourself in it upon the first initial spraying, or you're taking it with you and you're reapplying it throughout the day. When it comes to fragrances that are this affordable, I just don't feel bad at all when it comes to reapplying. So I say all that to say the performance on this one is not the best, but if you take a little bit with you, maybe in a travel size, or if you get this little tiny 1 ounce like I did, throw it in your bag, throw it in your car, whatever, this one is one that I would recommend reapplying. But the scent is so nice, it's so pleasant, it's so clean, it's so crisp, that to me, it's worth reapplying. Compliment factor on this one is not super high, but I have gotten a few compliments with it. Overall, it's not one that is going to necessarily make you stand apart from other people. I don't think anyone's gonna walk past you and go, oh my God, what are you wearing? Because it just smells clean, it smells citrusy. It is, for lack of a better term, it is a bit of a basic fragrance, but it does that in such a beautiful way at such an affordable price tag. Now, I have gotten a compliment at work, and I have gotten a compliment from my girlfriend wearing this fragrance. So it's not that there is no compliment factor there. It's just not the most unique fragrance. And a lot of times fragrances that are more unique, more intriguing, tend to be the ones that I get more compliments on. As far as just my overall thoughts and how I feel about the fragrance, I think this one is a beautiful scent. It is extremely versatile. This is definitely one that I find very easy to reach for in any scenario where I just want to feel clean, whether it be I'm going to the gym, or I'm just lounging around the house, I'm running errands, or I'm going to work. Not only is it versatile in terms of where it can be worn, it's versatile in terms of who can wear it. So this is one that I've worn, my girlfriend has worn it, and it smells amazing on both of us. Really, the only thing that I regret is that I don't have a bigger bottle of it, because this 1 ounce is going to run out pretty quickly. If you can find this one at your local rack store like I did for that $13 to $20 price tag, I think it is 100% worth the purchase. You're getting something that's going to be very clean, very easy to wear. It's a safe fragrance, so if you needed something maybe to gift to somebody, this is definitely one that I would say don't even hesitate, just grab this one. But that's going to be it for my thoughts, my review of Linen Vetiver from the house of Banana Republic. Drop a comment down below and let me know what your thoughts on the fragrance are. Have you experienced this one yet? Is this one that you haven't gotten your nose on? I'm very curious to know what you all have to say about it, or even just about the house of Banana Republic. This is my second fragrance from this house, and so far I am absolutely loving what they have to offer. As always, if you made it this far into the video, I'd like to say thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things go a long way to support the channel. And until next time, peace.